Yo guys, what's going on? LifeOfRio here. Now this is my top 5 favorite frames, and I really do hope that you guys enjoy the list. As you guys can see, who I started off with is Nyx herself. I freaking love this frame. Nyx is one of my vanilla frames from way back in the day. I've been using her for just over 4 years. She's freaking amazing. To me, Nyx is one of those underlooked frames, and not a lot of people play her because the thing about Nyx is that she's not really flashy with her moves, so not a lot of people understand how to use her CC correctly. Like the way you're going to use Nyx is that you're going to complement her 1 with her 2 and her 3 and her 4. You're going to use all of that together for different instances. There's different enemies that you're going to want to take over their minds. There's different people that you're going to hit with radiation, because the radiation is going to give you a different form of status, because nothing else that she does actually gives you radiation damage, which her second does. But to me, Nyx is just really amazing. If you've never played her, definitely give her a shot. She's one of the top CC frames in the entire game, and not many people can actually overdo her, especially when you're doing long run. She can do high level solo defenses by herself. So if you guys have never used Nyx, please be sure to give her a shot. She's just one of those frames that stands out to me in one of the best ways possible, and I think that you guys would really like her as long as you complement her with the right type of weapons to actually have DPS while having such amazing CC. Next on the list for me is Volt, as you guys can see. Now Volt is just easily once again in my top 3 every single year. I love this frame. I think Volt is just one of those frames to me that personally just does everything correctly. He is extremely balanced. He has the DPS that he needs when you're using it through his shield. He complements basically all types of weapons. He has the protection to really hide away from, enemy damage. His shield got buffed to where, he don't take self splash damage anymore. So it's so much that Volt has going on that it's kind of hard for me to ever put him down. And plus, I've been using him for so long. He's great for all types of mission, defensive, if he needs to protect the team, if he needs to do a speed mission, no matter what it is, he fits into any group and he complements all types of different players. So if you've never picked a Volt, there's no reason for you to not try this guy. DE is still currently in the process of, thinking about buffing him and how they're going to go about buffing him. But as of right now, Volt is a top tier frame for me. I love everything about this guy. There's nothing that I see that he cannot do. So if you don't have Volt, go out, give him a shot, try him out. I promise you that you will in some way at least like him, especially how he complements with every single weapon. As you guys can see, the next on the list is Banshee herself, Sonic Boom Banshee. I love every single thing about this frame. I love how to play her at high level, especially in solos. You got to be a super try hard. You got to make sure to have your parkour and just your mechanics down in the game to really do well with her. Banshee players, I know that you guys really know Banshee is a top tier frame, but a lot of people don't know it. A lot of people don't give her enough credit. She's one of the strongest frames in the entire game, but she's extremely underused, and it's just completely weird to me. So listen, if you've never tried Banshee, if you've thought about picking her up, this is the time. Go out and get her. Banshee is just top notch. She fits every single team comp. There's no team comp that she doesn't fit. The other thing about Banshee is if you need your team to do extremely amount of ridiculous damage, this is where you get it from. In majority of my long end game runs or my long survivals, high level survivals, you're always going to see me with a Banshee. I love Banshee there because she helps the mission prolong, and she just helps it so well. She helps you get life support. No matter what you need, Banshee's gonna be there for you. And it's kind of surprising to me that not that many people play her because, they say she's too squishy or whatever the case is. I definitely think she's too squishy, but she's a powerhouse. She's just a frame that's just gonna nuke everything or help your team nuke everything. So I feel like she should be squishy. But the thing about it is that whenever you play Banshee in solo, man, the thing that she does for me is that I get on this high. Like whenever you're doing great and you get to high level solos and you're still surviving and you're dodging bullets and rockets and everything with Banshee, it just makes you feel so accomplished. And I think that's the #1 thing about Banshee for me, is that when I play her in solos at high level, I feel more accomplished than when I play any other frame, because she is so easy to die that you just feel like you just did some type of Dark Souls type gameplay with her. But if you don't have Banshee, please be sure to pick her up. She's an amazing frame. She looks sexy. She has one of the best bodies in the game. Just had to throw that out there. Please pick her up, man. She's a freaking amazing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you knew that Equinox was going to be on this list, especially Duality, aka Army of Two Equinox, who's just completely insane for me. I love everything about this frame. As soon as I came up with the Army of Two build, it just does so much DPS. As you guys know, the best thing about this build for me is using it with the Sobek. But the thing about this is that Equinox is just so versatile as a frame. For all the Equinox mains out there, I'm pretty sure they will tell you guys that Equinox is just insane. I don't really see any downfalls with her. She fits the completely different play styles. If you don't want to play the day, you can do whatever mission you want in doing the night form. She switches play styles. And I feel like the way how she was created was just so complemented with how you can switch so effortlessly in between different moves. And the way she stands out, she's basically one of a kind on how she is in the game. So how can you not love a frame that's one of a kind? She just does such a great job. She's great for farming. She's great for long endurance runs. She's great for just defensive, whatever you need her for. She's also going to fit the group as well, as long as the player is actually good with Equinox. So if you don't have Equinox, I know she's a little bit weird on farming. I know she is. She's going to be annoying, especially when the Prime comes out trying to farm her. But definitely show her some love. Pick up Equinox. She's a fantastic frame. Now, I know for a fact nobody is surprised with this one as making my top 5. Ashe is my beloved frame. I love this frame more than anything else. You guys know ever since I put out Ashe Seek and Shuriken, so many people have been loving that build. I've had so much fun with that build. I've been using it in a year before I even put it out. And I'm so glad that at least some people is, you know, coming back to Ashe and finding out how good he is. Now, Ashe is a top tier DPS frame in the game. So many things about him is fantastic. Down to his freaking Tenogens look amazing. I mean, come on now, Batman. I mean, how can you guys hate Batman? I mean, everything about this frame is just amazing to me. If you're going to use him, make sure that you're synergizing him correctly. If you're going to use Seek and Shuriken with him, you can actually use Seek and Shuriken in a group aspect, and you can turn Ashe into a support DPS at the same time while prioritizing high level targets to kill them and help buffing the team's DPS at the same time, as I do a lot over there on my streams. Now, the thing is with Ashe is that the way Ashe stands out to me is just the way he looks, the design about him, the way his moves are set up. I just think it's really cool. It does remind me of Batman. I've just been loving this frame. This has been my favorite frame for so long in the game, ever since he was first released. So way back, the vanilla frames, if you guys know what the vanilla frames are, you can write it in the comment section. But this frame is my absolute favorite. I love him so much. He is always going to make my list. He's survived one of the worst nerfs, and he is still top tier. He doesn't even need it. So if you guys try Ashe, or if you love Ashe, please give him some support. Go ahead and check him out if you haven't. If you're making him into Foundry, go ahead and pull him out right now. It's so much about this frame that I love, man. And I really do hope that you guys like my top 5. Now, this is my personal top 5 of the frames that I've been using the most over the year. So let me know if you guys actually expected these 5 frames, or did you expect somebody else on my list of my favorite frame that I've been using over the year. So much love to you guys. Happy holidays. Hope that you guys have been blessed. Hope that everybody's doing all right. Thank you guys for supporting the channel as much as you guys have. Everything has been going amazing with the channel. Thank you guys so much. And if you love the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I want a different direction with how I edited on this one. Let me know if you guys like that as well. It was really fun doing this video. Now, I can't wait to come out with even more top 5 videos. But like I've said, Banshee, is freaking amazing. Sonic Boom, Resonance, Savage Silence, Banshee. Then we also have Seeking Shuriken, Ash Fatal Teleport. We have Duality Equinox, which is my favorite. Transistor Shield Volt. That one's just overall my favorite as well. And then we also have Absorbing Nyx, you know. So much love to you guys. I will check you guys later and catch you guys on the next Warframe video.